Well, hello Morency. So today we're going to be looking more at the coffee table design. So let's go and get that down. So the reason I want to look more at this is I am seriously considering building this, and I need to think about how I would actually go about assembling this. So I did a few things. First off, if we pull up my cell phone here, you'll notice I have three photos with a tape measure in them. This is actually measuring the my existing coffee table. So for instance, this here is a leg of the coffee table, and we can tell that from the floor to the top of the leg is 18 inches. So let's go ahead and draw this out real quick. So from here to there is going to be, oops, 18 inches. If I go ahead and look at the second one, I can tell you that the width of this thing is roughly 30.5 inches. So I am actually going to go ahead and make this at 32 inches, just because it's a nice, easy measurement to find. And then this last measurement here shows this thing as being 46 and a quarter, 46 and a half inches. So we're going to just go ahead and call it 4 foot or 48 inches, just to make life easy for me. So there we go. So this is a really good way of using your cell phone technology to help you out. Okay, so we got our sizes now. That's good. Let's go ahead and look at how we'd actually go building the top. So the top of this thing is going to be a rectangle, and like I discussed in the previous sketch video, we're going to make mitered corners here. Basically, we're going to cut these corners at 45 degrees. And then we're going to put in little pieces of angle iron to hold up the pieces of wood that I'm going to put in here. So let's go ahead and demonstrate those. And it occurred to me that 4 foot, that's enough space for even some pretty thick wood or even some really good strong plywood to start bending under a little bit of a load. So we actually are going to need some sort of support structure right across here. So maybe even just a simple piece of 1-inch square tubing. So if we flip that forward and start looking at it from the front, well, all of the steel tubing is going to get in the way, but that's okay. We have hidden lines. So let's go ahead and draw this up. So first off, we've got our dash line there and our dash line here. This is going to represent the inside of this square tubing. And then here we're going to have this dash line here that's representing our angle iron. And then right here in the center, we're going to have some more dashed lines for the square tubing. So what I could do at this point is go ahead and do another section view like I've been showing you guys on this one. So let's call this section AA again. I could probably also call this BA since this is sheet B of this, but I'm going to consider this to be a completely different sketch. So this is going to be AA. And let's go over here. Let's just call it sec A. So we are taking our knife and we are slicing across there. What we're going to see at this point is a square tubing here, an angle iron there, a smaller section of square tubing, or another piece of angle iron. I haven't quite decided yet. And a piece of angle iron here, followed by a bigger piece of square tubing. And then our lumber can sit right across the top here, just like this. So now I have a much better idea of how I'd actually go about building this thing. What this does is it makes sure that the lumber is supported at least every 2 feet, which is about the maximum span you want your lumber to have to deal with. So we've got our basic dimensions, we've got the basic build for the top. The legs are pretty easy, they come down off of that. And I'll probably have to come up with something for the bottom. I'll maybe do that next day. So I hope you guys have a great day. Once again, my name is Mr. Obert. If you like this, go ahead and like and subscribe over here. Watch other videos over here. And of course, leave your comments and ideas in the sections below. Have a great day, guys.